Welcome everyone to the first annual Lost and Found chat page. Tonight we're going to discuss a few things about how when we first met, what it was like in the very, very beginning of Shelby and Brandy.
First annual means year, so first daily, bi-weekly, something like that.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Here we are.
Here we are. How you doing, folks?
So
where do you want to start, babe?
I don't know. I guess we'll start when they kicked me out of prison.
Yeah, let's start there.
Right. So they wouldn't let me go back to Stillwater, and I couldn't figure out why.
Right.
I was like trying to go to my ex's house to beat the shit out of me all the time. And they're like, no, you can't go there. And I was like, but so I go to sober living in Oklahoma City, which was the best place for me. And I had an ankle monitor on.
Something about an ankle monitor that just turns me on.
Right.
Get back.
Well, so he was Facebook stalking me for a long time.
Yeah. For about 3 months, actually.
And then, but he was in sober living too, across town.
Yeah.
Trying to be sober. But I guess the moral of the story is neither one of us wanted to be sober. Like, everybody wanted us to, but we didn't care to be sober. We didn't care about ourselves. We didn't care about anybody else.
We just was really, I personally, me speaking from my experience, I was just trying to get my family's approval so that I could continue doing what I was doing and so that I would have a place to stay. The typical addict thing. That's what we do. We just, for so long, we come in here and we try to like, please everybody else around us because we really aren't ready to be sober yet. And that's where we found ourselves, was we really wasn't ready to be sober yet. I mean, right?
So, yeah, we weren't ready to be sober. We didn't want to be sober. We didn't think anything was good about it. But then you went to jail.
Yeah.
That
was great.
Yeah, that was a good time for like, what, 3 months?
Yeah. Yeah, almost. Yeah, it's 3 months, almost 4.
Yeah, and so, and I had an ankle monitor on, so I couldn't really do anything. But the day that ankle monitor came off, I hit the streets running. I did. I called Christina, and I was like, I'm coming to live with you.
Yep.
And I was high for like 4 years after that. He got out of jail, and they released...
They released me to Christina Marie Lyons. Wow.
To her custody, like to her supervision.
I don't know how that happened.
Man.
Boy, but was it a ride.
Yeah, and so we already figured our lives were fucked. Like, our family didn't talk to us. We lost our kids. We lost family. We didn't have a car. Didn't have a house. We didn't have nothing to lose. So, fuck it, right? Let's go see what kind of chaos we can create.
And we created a lot.
It's an understatement. A lot of chaos.
Yeah.
And so, you have to want to be sober for you. Not for everybody else, what they want you to do or who they want you to be. You have to want it for you. And so that's where we are now and have been. But this is just a little preview as to what's going to happen. It's like tomorrow we'll give you another video of the Christina's house.
Yeah.
And just kind of give you a story of like our story of what we went through and overcame. And then you'll get to hear our successes.
Our failures.
Oh, the failures.
We got a lot of them.
There's a lot of successes too at this point, but it's going to be supposed to be motivational, like help you, encourage you that if we could get sober.
Anybody can get sober. It's pretty simple.
It's hard work, but it's simple. Simple things.
You just got to be willing. If you're willing and you want it bad enough, it's easy to do. It ain't nothing hard about getting sober. It's just the willingness to overcome all the bullshit that you're going to have to face, because all the shit sandwiches that you have created in the past, you will now have to start taking bites out of them. And like my sponsor told me, you will have to completely eat that shit sandwich that you made. And believe me, it's not fun and it don't taste good. But when you get on the other end of it and you're on the other side of it, you're looking back, it's very rewarding. And it's very, I mean, I'm grateful for the life that I got today. And to be able to sit here and tell y'all people how stupid I was and how stupid I still am. I mean, I still do dumb shit today. This is, yeah.
Right. But I mean, we are getting relationships back that we thought were gone forever with family and everything else. And so going through all the bad stuff, once you're trying to get sober, you have to clean up your messes. And it takes years and years. I mean, I still am not allowed to see my 14-year-old son because of the messes I created. But
in due time.
God brought us through this, and He's going to keep taking us through this. And so, reach out if you want help. Shame and fear almost killed us.
Yeah.
For real. We were just felt like nobody cared, and we were just worthless drug addicts, and we weren't going to amount to nothing, and nobody needed us for anything or wanted us for anything.
And the crazy thing is that once we reached out, there's so much help and there's so much love and support out there that it's crazy that there's this many drug addicts out here that are still out here dying every day because they're just scared to ask for help. You know, so if you're seeing this and you're scared or whatever and you need somebody to reach out to, reach out. We're here. That's what we're for.
Yeah, we want to help people. And if we knew it was going to be this great, like, years ago, that we would have probably got sober years ago.
Right.
I know we would have, because we thought it was just too late for us. And so we had given up on ourselves and everything else. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
This is just the beginning of what you're about to witness. Oh, boy.
Unfiltered
Raw emotional
recovery.
Thank you.